Oh yeah, no, that's yeah. There's a time and place for memeing, and this is not the time, and this is not the place. All right, so
1 second.
the way we have it. All right, that's right. You had a. I wish I would get the zoo slots fixed so you didn't have to respawn.
I'm going to be shooting over here to the west, so don't be alarmed.
Copy.
Well, I mean, I have my own preference for it, so they're going to say one is called sustained, which means like you're sustaining it for however long the movement is going to be, and I forget what the other one's called, but I mean basically
Make sure I'm on the right.
is if I say suppressing fire, I don't want to see this. Okay.
As one does. Oh, wow, that's pretty impressive. Yeah, you got a fucking mortar in your bag?
All right. So Glendonio, we're on 7-9er, of course.
I can hear
Internally,
you.
let's just go to channel 2 on the 152.
Can you hear me?
One sec, I have to set it myself. There we go.
Wait, can you hear me right? Can you hear me right here?
Oh yeah, I can hear you right here. I'm out of Zeus right now.
Oh, well, I'm in Zeus, so I can hear you. So.
Yeah. I don't know if they fixed it or what, but they did have it so that I could hear
Yeah,
people
they fixed
talking.
it.
Oh,
The
cool.
Zeus enhanced you're supposed to have. Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, but does it allow you to actually? Oh yeah. So it allows you to hear the audio and allows you to talk to people next to you.
Yep.
Does it still allow you
Yep.
to talk to the people out in the field?
If I'm right next to them.
Hold up, I'll test. One sec.
I like.
Oh, wait, I can't have it as a 2IC?
Test.
No.
Do you guys hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bravo's also gonna be fire
I didn't
half
even
of
know.
the
Can you
water
have
to
it as
the
a
Cool.
left.
Just a
teamer?
Yeah.
You can have
No. So apparently, yeah, you can still transmit out into
Yeah.
the guys in the field. That's okay. That's cool. I also like the other little shit it adds. The ability to right click and teleport myself anywhere is badass. All right. So right now, what I'm gonna have my guys do is we're gonna be doing some 2IC step up drills. After that, I'm gonna have them move over to these houses further along the runway. I just put some pop up targets in there for the guys to go over.
Okay.
I didn't have them. I'm actually having it so that the guys are in a all the pop-ups are in like corners and shit like that, so people actually check them. Because it's not the obvious one standing near the windows and everything you got to worry about. It's a devious you got to worry about. So I have that, and then they just want to do some small time clearing over in Agia Marina. So just throw some fire teams in there, and then I'll consult my guys if they need anything afterward.
And the range and elevation.
But for
Okay. Oh, okay. So they're gonna clear out Aqua Marina then.
yeah, so just throw
Okay.
relative light resistance. It's mainly them getting their guys to know how to do mount.
Okay.
Yeah, it's specifically what my team leader said. And they're only going to be hitting the northeast side, not the stuff on the south end of the bridge of the river.
Oh, so across the bridge then on the northeast side. Okay.
Yeah, so literally just the everything north of line or everything north of the river that's moving through there.
Okay.
Yeah. If you want, you can put like a bunker or something at the bridge and block it off. I don't know.
I got it, baby. I got it.
Yeah, it's cool. And then once that's done, I'll ask my guys if they want anything else because I can't see that taking them forever. All right, time for me to go harass my men. Trying to see if I can knock people unconscious.
Yeah. So the first set of numbers after XE is the east easterly. Fucking horizontal. Okay.
All right, gentlemen, starting from this moment, your fire team leaders may go down. Be ready to step up. How copy?
So like we're at 170.
Bravo copies.
060 right now, and if you look at the ground,
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna report on squad net this time, so make sure you're on 2-5.
Yep.
All right, let's go grab a couple more magazines, and then we're gonna move over to the houses.
So.
basically, so you know you use rigs like
See if anybody notices.
I'm going to go ahead and take Air Mike Station 26 for my fire team, if you guys don't mind.
But the first three
He's
numbers,
conscious.
right?
It's good.
The
We're good.
seven or the yeah. So the
After that,
okay,
you
okay,
have
but
the speed at which
yeah,
you're going on the far right, and on
the
left.
numbers after that are
Yeah,
they like
you
more
really are
accurate
not
bearing?
gonna
Yes.
notice. Like,
Yeah.
we're kind of
Okay.
So
actively
like if we
looking
look at
for
that,
it, so
if we
it's
look
a
at
bit of a
the
meme, but in the field,
you
it's
see the
gonna take
big
you a
like
while for you to notice it.
building up there behind
Yeah.
the barriers. So if you
Because you're busy with other shit.
All right, Kazmowski.
you get
Kazmowski.
Like I said,
Yeah.
I saw you saw he was down. Make sure you pass that up.
05618, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I was about to
you would
pass
say
it
that
up, and
building
then he
is
Yeah,
set
yeah.
this up. So
When I do
stopped.
that, just treat it as if I brought him up so that he could talk to you.
Gotcha.
But we're basically having deployment rules as far as the 2IC drill goes. So if he goes down and comes back up, he's a rifleman. At least
Alrighty.
at least until we get that area sorted. Once you guys are done, we'll cycle it through again.
That's pretty operatorship.
But I mainly want to make sure that you guys, at least call it up
Wanna
the
be
radio.
team leader now.
Good job at least spotting him because I have seen guys walk off with others literally that close. So good
Yeah.
job noticing he went down.
I'd figured J10
Yep.
knows this as well.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
in the future, make sure you like immediately step
Why
up.
don't they give this training as well?
Whatever. What are you? You're Bravo. Bravo actual is down. 2IC stepping up.
Just
I was showing how to use
fucking.
the micro.
Gotcha.
oh yeah,
Yep.
it's rated.
At
It's
least-
rated, isn't it?
Rangefinders.
Doesn't have to be
Yeah,
complex,
so-
and then after that, I can
Find
further
some
orders.
microdagger so
Kilborn.
you know, like,
Yes.
where the
When you
Phenomenal
down me and then
reviews.
wake me back up, are we treating that as if it was KIA?
KIA or too wounded to continue leading. Like you have
Okay.
to stop and bandage or whatever. So until you relieve him of duty, he's in charge.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Team leaders in the book.
Yeah, it's not a full KIA, but it's like
proposal, man.
I know if I got right back up
Exactly.
immediately, if especially if you got wounded hard enough to go down, you might need to address yourself first. So it's better to have somebody who's up and aware.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, let's continue over. Let's push those buildings.
There's just a lot of cool shit that people don't get to
Hey,
learn
Kilborn.
about.
Yes.
Are we starting the training now?
Yeah, you guys will be shortly. Whatever your fire team leaders are going over. But yeah, no, you're free to move to the houses. I'll give you the clear. Give me 1 sec.
Where's the houses? Okay.
Yep.
And then you go down to configure microdagger, and then close microdagger, and it closes.
Oh, you're telling him how to link up with the vectors.
No, I didn't tell him how to link it up yet.
Alright.
I just told him
Matisek.
close it.
So
Mhm.
the way, and I'm clarifying this. So the way I'm doing these 2IC step up drills is you would go unconscious. I'll leave you there for like a couple seconds, make sure people notice, and then I'm gonna bring you back up. You're not the fire team leader at that point until they call in and you basically relieve them and take over command again. It's simulating
So-
you being too wounded to continue on and having to bandage yourself and get treated first.
So I'll go down, Crespel will call out on the net, and then as soon as he calls out on the net and I'm back up, I will reassume command.
Yes. Or if you think
Okay.
or if you're confident in his ability to, do everything.
Yeah, I'll let him.
Yeah, it's just so that like if they see you get back up, don't just step down. I don't think you guys would have trouble with it. Because I know that sometimes you need to be able to talk to people and work with them to be like, oh yeah, no, this is what you're doing wrong. This is what you got to fix. So I'm bringing you back up.
Yeah.
All right. Also, you guys are free to move over to the houses now.
All right, I'm just gonna show him how to link it real fast, and then.
All
we'll
right,
be
that's
over.
fine.
So if you got rangefinders, it only works for rangefinders. It doesn't work for binoculars. So if you ever have a rangefinder, if you're like an AR or you're an actual fire team leader that's allowed it,
To survey the outside of this building. You're not allowed to go inside of it. However, once you guys are done surveying the outside of the building, go ahead and stack up and breach it like you were taught. I'm just gonna
Alright.
watch this first one.
So
Harold,
you
can,
want
you
you
can
want it to
partake with
be
them.
exactly like that, or like how it's kind of actually done? Because like in reality, the way we actually do it is a little bit different, but we'll do it exactly.
Let's do it the way we're taught, and then we'll talk about how it's done.
Okay, bet.
Alright, set.
Windows clear, 2 set.
Reset. Wait, fuck.
Yeah, we go.
Yeah, I'm used to a different unit tactic.
Alright, opening the door. Breaching going left.
Going right. Watching it.
Set.
Covering on
Set.
back.
Opening. Clearing, got stairs. Got a rear door. 1 down. 2 down. Watching stairs.
I'm on the stairs.
On, wait.
Set.
You 2
Set.
clear upstairs. Actually, as it was, Spilar, hold, Kozmowski, push up, turn around, immediately clear the landing. Got 2 doors, one's balcony, watching the interior door.
Alright, opening. Going left.
Going right. Alright, balcony clear. Oh fuck, that's the wrong button. Okay. Right?
Glendino, you read me on this net? Oh wait, I'm dumb.
2 coming out.
Glendino, here, read me on this net?
Yeah, you also, we don't really talk too much. But also, don't crouch in. Don't crouch in. It's gonna be really slow and the movements are all, like, if you try and crouch and do this, the movements are all fucking different because crouching is weird. Your camera's gonna freak out. Just don't do it.
Yeah, you want to be. Oh, go ahead.
You're supposed to crouch if you want people to go past you. If you have to reload.
Radio checked on
Or hear
channel
yourself. If
02.
you go around crouching everywhere, that's not really gonna be.
Image early on 02.
Get the doors.
Hey, Glenn, can I get you to personally move those guys, whoever you garrison in the town, into like spots they normally aren't at, like in the corners and such?
A for Zeus copies.
Thank you.
Alright, so.
Kilburn, who do you want them to fight? Do you want them against Russians, insurgents, what do you want them against?
Russians would work, or insurgents. It doesn't really matter too much as long as it's a bit of a challenge for them to, like, you know, if they don't check their corners, they might go down.
A for.
There is, I mean, you shouldn't. Sometimes the situation calls for it. But it happens. And that's why you need to know how to do it. So if you bring someone on PGL, make sure you're not. Yeah, also, if you see that, okay, you all have it. Some people get the fucking ACOG that doesn't have the second moving sight, and I don't know why. I guess they just want to die. I'll start them. You want me to do callouts like there's others with me?
By the way, I have my additional on 79.
Door.
Just in case.
Lying. Going right. One door. Set.
This is Alpha. TL just went down. 2IC stepping up.
Copy that, Alpha.
Top clear.
And then back up.
On door.
North
Take
is
control
coming.
while I heal.
Set.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Going right.
Get by the spot.
Room clear. Balcony. Not gonna fucking waste time.
Corner of
with
that building.
2 coming out.
Left.
Oh,
Stay away from
someone
the
went
windows,
down.
Hot zones.
Oh wait,
Archer
really?
2 on Bravo. Actual dead. 2IC taking command.
Pilar, hold.
Copy that,
Pilar,
Bravo.
hold the stairs, and then if he was wounded or whatever, you administer aid and keep moving.
Guns up.
Watch stairs. Pilar, move down.
Hey,
Stack on the building.
let's go to the building after. I think let's start in this one.
Coming down.
Alright.
Marines coming down.
Bunny hopping buildings.
Crouch, keep moving. Walk, jog around that base.
3 coming out.
Back.
All out.
One set.
2 set.
Okay.
3 set.
Alright, reaching. Going right.
Going left.
Yeah, let's do it.
Clear.
As a different building.
Clear.
2 friendlies exiting. Alright, we still got the stairs.
Marking building.
I mean, there are breach orders. Kind of like just get on the building.
Remember, you guys can breach with 2 people. You don't need all 3.
Yep, just waiting for you to get out of the funnel.
Yep.
Alright. Breaching.
I'll hold outside.
Clearing.
Door.
Can't help the same. We were coming through like a street. These are always on streets. So if you're coming through,
Sorry.
a lot easier.
Fucking
You don't really bother stacking.
thing wouldn't get out of my way.
don't sprint, don't walk. 'Cause you sprint, your rifle goes down, you're gonna get molested. Alright. Let's go.
Alright, let's find
Spieler,
out
watch
this
the
one. I
stairs,
think.
Kozmowski with me.
No,
Copy.
Set.
Set.
The fucking open. There we
One
go.
thing you may want
Going
to talk
left.
about is having someone pull security on the
I
door
relieve
when you
that
come in,
to you.
Yeah.
Alright, if we
because
ever
there's
have
no
to do
shortage of
multiple
Zeus
infiltrations,
controlling,
Kozmowski, pull
controlling
bottom
people
security,
and
Spieler,
coming
push
front
up.
door.
Copy.
if there's 3 of us,
Yeah, one of the key things is have somebody like
Two
take up
down.
one of the corners and just peek out the window so you can see if a hostile comes around.
and then
Double
if
checking
he's using
Because
balcony.
this area is a death trap.
Alright.
people dying and whatnot,
Yeah.
Two Marines
I remember
coming
doing
down.
that in my ITB class. It
Kozmowski,
was a little
push
easier
out.
on the building because it was the one with like the patio out front.
Yeah.
Three
And
coming out.
so you would assign your AR. We assigned the
And
AR
all
to
out.
watch at the patio. And they were the security element.
Yeah, I'll be real. Don't waste your time with that. Like, balconies almost always.
Take a peek.
Yeah,
You'll
I
either
just look through
see
the windows.
yeah, you'll either see the AI standing up and sticking out like through the windows, or you'll see them, especially if they're prone, and you come up, you'll see them glitch through the bottom or have things overhanging the sides. But when you're up there, just basically take a peek out the windows, see if you can see anything up there,
Yeah.
and you'll be good. And then just when you move out of the building, just have somebody like peek out to see if there's anything hanging.
Yeah.
But it's not worth taking your ass out onto the patio because you're way more likely to get shot, and it's really hard to retrieve somebody on those.
There was one situation where I think back.
You got out.
Yep.
I don't know if I would have died. It depends. Depends if I went full fucking like MSOD and just snapped around and shot them. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Just be like that. Because the AI has a delay. They see you and they start turning a little bit and then they shoot. So sometimes you got some time, but you know, depends.
Hey Harrison,
Second person's
why
got
don't you
pushed
go
in
hang out
really
with
quickly.
Alpha?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have 3 people, so.
Just another thing to bring up when you're doing it's kind of aids on the shop front, and it's super dangerous. But when you first breach, there's no real place to do it in here. But you want to make sure you have at least one person covering your entry point.
Yeah. Another thing is if you know you have to clear one of these buildings in a hostile zone, breach that door and try and aim a smoke somewhere around here or just outside the building. Any kind of obscuration you can get so that you can push up stairs is a very good idea because you have no cover down here.
Yeah, and they say use flashes, and you should, but they're not used that. They're not used that frequently. I don't use them that much. I probably should more, which is kind of something that doesn't really cross your mind. Usually,
Primarily,
when you're tearing through buildings, like you're clearing a large town, you just usually don't want to.
all right, yeah.
Fuck with them.
One thing you do want to keep at least a couple flashes on hand, and the reason is if there is a civilian presence in town, you're not supposed to use frag grenades on buildings that may have civilians in them.
If you throw
doesn't.
a frag in a building, you're fucking like, I don't know why you would do that.
I mean, I've had to do it before.
I mean, I've had
Sometimes,
to do it.
sometimes there's a PKM gunner just watching that doorway. You got to take care of him
Well,
somehow.
There's sometimes you do it, but like in towns, not always. I mean, I don't see it done that often.
Yeah.
And
It
even when
shouldn't
there's
be your
civilians.
It shouldn't be your first method of clearing a room.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes there's just a gunner who like 2 people walk in the room and they both get lit up and you're like, alright, I'm not doing that, and you just throw a frag and you're like, well fuck you too. I mean, even if there are, I've done it when there are civilians. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not gonna lose my team just because we're trying to avoid, killing them. And I guess I've lucked out. I haven't killed a civilian yet. Again, is it what you're supposed to do? No, but there's a lot of things where just shit doesn't work out, and you gotta do it like that.
Yeah.
Wait, how many grenades is the AR supposed to carry again?
Like 2.
2. Everyone carries 2 frags. And I
Rifleman
even
carries
carry
4.
2 frags and 2 flashes. I do. You can have 4 grenades.
Yeah.
So if I have only 2 frags and 0 stuns, that's
I
fine.
grab at least 2 flashes.
I would always, yeah.
Yeah.
I just never remember to use
Your
flashes.
total is 4 grenades. Whether those are all frags or all flashes or a mix between is up to you. But generally, I have flashes and frags because you don't know the scenario, especially if you're clearing houses. I try to avoid using a frag in a house because, quite simply, if it fucks up, that is way worse than having a bad flash.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little live fire area. throw you to the meat grinder. Yeah.
Alfarino is good Reno.
Here comes Matoshik.
Also, here's a good habit you should get in. Whenever you alt tab to escape,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
hey,
That's a
Please,
power move.
please don't ND.
yeah, just always press escape.
I mean, you shouldn't have a magazine in your rifle while in base anyway, but just to be extra safe.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
but,
the main
like,
thing
I
was back
mean-
in the day with the old load-ins, because of the way those worked, and they had guns loaded. I saw people alt-tabbing and ending all the time.
It happens so frequently.
But just make sure it's not you, because then I get yelled at and I have to deal with people and they get mad and it's annoying.
Especially them captains from Ace do it all the time.
Yeah, but
Well-
their secret is they're not near us.
Well, I think there's a difference. I mean, they ND in a different way. They wipe out platoons versus like killing one person. So that's a bit different.
they accidentally launch a hellfire on the carrier.
Oops, I fucking just deleted India Company. My bad. Don't make a meme with it.
I already made a meme out of Gunfighter.
Oh, trust me, I have to. Don't worry.
Remember, guys, I'm streaming. Don't do anything incriminating, please. I don't want paperwork.
What, you think
Incriminating.
Rooky's like gonna hop on the stream and say, "Oh, bet I'm gonna BCD this person."
I mean, I wouldn't get BCD'd. I don't think anybody else would have, but it's annoying
Nope.
to deal with. All right,
Nope,
You
you
post
I
it
got an
stream?
area for you guys to clear. It's the little the bunk. I don't know what the hell those things are called. The little fucking uh temp buildings over on the eastern side of the airbase.
Pillbox? Oh. Wait, hold on.
Actually,
What are you talking about?
yeah. Let me see. Actually,
Eastern side of the airbase?
I'm not running that
Oh.
distance.
This shit?
I'm gonna teleport
they'll-
you.
There's like fucking buildings. I don't think they have a name.
No, they don't have a name. It's just part of the airbase. I'm gonna drop you guys off over to the north. Pushing and
Are
clear
there,
those.
are there targets that are going to shoot at us? Or is it
Oh
just
yeah, no, they're live.
Okay.
All right.
Alright, Bravo, you want to take the west or the east side of the road?
How about north or south?
Bravo will take the west side of the road.
Alright.
I'm gonna teleport you guys to the little teacher section just north.
Hey, Matusek, do you happen to have any Czech ancestry?
Do I have any what?
Czech ancestry or
All
Slovakian?
right, security. Take up security, guys.
I have no idea.
All right, guys, we're
Oh
live.
fuck. Fuck.
It's
We're
live
gonna-
fire
we're gonna
now.
Go southwest.
I should probably set myself to invincible just in case.
Alpha if you want, or Bravo if you want. Alpha set up danger crossing, let you guys cross, and then we'll go from there. Alright. Crespo and Walk, go ahead. Cross.
Kilborn.
Yeah, what do you need?
Would it be alright if I came along?
Alright, we're good.
That's better.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, Bravo, let's cross.
Bravo's cross.
Now, let Bravo go through, and then you'll swap spots.
Yeah, all right, guys, go ahead. Let me take up the corner so you guys spread out.
Oh, I gotta reset my radio. No.
Alpha team members, you guys are good to cross back over.
Roger.
Ready to check 2-6?
Crossing. 555, 26.
Alright, let's start moving in. Crespo, Walk, go left.
Hung left.
Copy.
Following behind. Now keep moving. We're gonna go to the left of this fucking porta potty.
Door open on my right. Watch it.
Work our way from north to south. Harrison, you're with us, yeah?
Stacking.
Gotta be with somebody.
Alright.
Ready?
Set.
Set.
Going left.
Going right.
Alright, Harrison, watch that door. We'll let them clear.
Thought they might be hiding in the queue.
Did you check to the right?
Say again.
We're about to
Did-
clear that.
Okay.
Stacking.
We do it in buddy teams.
Alright, ready?
Yep. Set.
Going right.
Going left.
Alright, 2 doors. Just hold the one right there. I'll grab it.
Yeah, let's fucking stacking up and clogging up the road.
Door right here.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
Going right.
Clear.
I'll wait till
Clear.
down there, and then I'll just go right. I don't want to stay outside.
Yeah, we should
Alright.
be. Yep.
All clear.
Alright, go ahead, take us out.
Marking.
Where the fuck you getting shot? Push to that building right there, southwest.
I'm hit.
No, don't clear, do not clear. Close
I'm
the door,
hit.
close.
2-1 Bravo. Actual KA, 2IC taking
Okay.
command. I thought we were treating it like he was.
Harrison, I got you.
Lock, when you're good to go, you're gonna be on point clearing this room with Crespo.
Alright, that should be
Building
enough
clear.
for you to cross
Yeah, I'm
the
good.
Vasco.
Crespo, when he gets to where he's going, you're clearing the building. Lock's on point.
Hey, boys, doing?
Alright. Ready?
Set.
Alright.
Open it up.
Going left.
Watch the entrance.
Tactical band-aids for you.
Hey, let's do it. You guys good?
Just take off your tourniquet when you're done.
Alright.
I'll finish him.
Close that door.
Good job.
Contact down.
Alright. Got a door open behind us.
You guys good in there?
Team leaders, make sure, man, don't forget to mark buildings. Over.
Radio check 2-5.
Lima Charlie 2-5.
Copy, make sure you guys check the
Yeah.
you walk right past the door. There you go. So proud of you, Crespo. I already marked that one.
Where?
To the right of that door.
That's not advisable, but okay.
Alright, I'll cover you guys push south to those hustings. You guys moving into there, so I'll cover.
It's empty now.
Go.
Alright, how's
Men in these buildings.
Alright, we're gonna
One
move.
in.
Crossing.
Yep. He's not down. Okay, he shoot me
Fucking
through it.
Friendly.
God almighty. Alright, we gotta get rid of this guy immediately.
Where's he at?
Hold the far right, Crespo. Just let me get this. There's a guy in here. Hold him down. I'm gonna get this guy in here real quick.
Did you drop him?
Down.
Gotcha.
It's clear. Coming out. Alright,
Smoke
this-
to the
this
left
guy-
building. Harrison, you and I are going on this next building. Oh, yeah, hopefully this guy in there.
Fuck's sake,
Alright, gonna
reload.
flash
I thought I could
clear
shoot him
this
through the
building.
window.
Yeah, you're not. Alright. Crossing.
I'm holding west.
Going in left.
Crossing.
You were saying that.
In a mark.
Alright, bet. Oh, I hear you.
Oh, I
son
hear
of
him
a bitch.
inside.
Yahtzee. Speed alarm me.
They're coming in.
Mark the buildings, boys.
I'm stitching you. A badger pain on skill. 110.
Tucker, I'm just gonna heal my arm real fast.
No.
All right, gentlemen, on me in the center. You got everybody.
Alright, end dead.
Alright, regroup to the southwest on Kilborn.
In the middle of the road.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Area is clear. I'd
I
say
need
index,
Zeus
but it's not the
Dad.
end of the training entirely.
Might have been the TP.
Harold, you are bleeding.
Yes, I need a Zeus seal.
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Pulling
For
it up now.
reference, I think when you TP us, our radios
I can
are
just
set.
pack you if you want.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I could use a stitch.
Here, check 2-5.
Here, I'll just
Let me
give you
try
guys
with
Zeus
2-5.
heals.
Ready, check 2-6.
Yeah, I got you.
Did you reload your radio or your loadout? Majestic? Is that why your radio's fucked up? Because mine are fine.
Yeah,
I didn't hear anybody
Yeah.
call
they're
back.
fine.
Mate.
Yeah, I think I did. Because when I gave him my micro dagger, I reloaded my kit.
Oh, yeah,
Check
that's
2-6.
what reloaded it. You
We
scared the
have a
crap out of me with that
5-2-6.
too. Harold, how the fuck did I not heal you?
It's just he's on his period, man.
There you go. Is
Easy gusher.
everybody else is good, right?
Yes.
I mean, I'm
I
still
have
in
low
pain.
heart rate, but yeah.
Here, I'll
Who's in
pack
pain?
you if you're in pain.
Yeah.
My 2-6 is in pain.
But you said you should. All right.
I'm good now, yeah.
Took that
course
shit
he's in
like a
pain.
champ, dude.
Huh?
Fucking, you went in, you just traded with that dude. I don't know what happened.
I'm a brave man. I go in.
I flashed a room. The guy was like facing the opposite direction of the flash. I got pissed.
Hey, at least I got his ass.
All right. Boop. Wait, why is the ace box the one that's dumb?
Yeah, you're right. Ace is dumb. Oh, I'm sorry. You're streaming. They're nice
Wait,
people.
he's streaming?
User has joined your
Hi,
channel.
Mom.
User is joining
Sub
your
with Twitch
channel.
Prime.
Do any of you have Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
I
Yo,
wish.
You know you can link it to your
Mixer
Twitch
is
account,
so
get
much
Twitch Prime, and
better
have a
than
free
Twitch.
sub every month.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, you can sub to your favorite streamer.
Let's sub to Kilborn.
Do it. All right, there you go.
Honestly,
You guys
I don't
can
get
go
why-
ahead and
why-
rearm.
I don't
Reload
get
your shit.
why you're not streaming on Mixer. Like, it's so much better than Twitch.
Why do you watch Ninja? Is that why you're fanboying Mixer?
Damn.
I was
Fucking- I
wondering
hate
which
these
one of you
fucks.
would say it.
You guys did a fairly good job. I didn't see any
Fairly good
issues.
job.
I saw you guys were communicating. A little bit more cross-team communication, but with how this was, that would have basically amounted to you saying we're covering this area, we cleared this little bit, etc. But just make sure that you guys know where each other are.
Okay, good.
I mean, you did a fairly good job. You cleared everything.
Hey,
The only other thing is, guys, make sure that you're marking the buildings as you clear them.
take my backpack.
Hey, look what I did in the map, Kilborn.
No, yeah, no. I'm glad you did that, but you actually have to like physically spray paint it as
Yeah,
well.
I also did spray paint. I marked them on the map and I spray painted them.
Yeah, no, this is mainly for I believe it was Alpha. When you guys cleared the warehouse, the one you cleared, you left completely unmarked. The first one.
No, we didn't. I marked it on the right side of the door.
Let me double check real quick.
Where?
Got him.
Where'd you clear it?
Right
Mark
side
it.
of the door, the one we entered.
Get
It's
framed.
there.
I don't fucking believe you, guy.
Fucking
huh?
karma
I don't believe
again.
you.
Here, follow me. I'll show you.
Don't
You know, no, I see it.
Karma again.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Yeah, you fucking shit.
I want to take these things so bad, but I can't.
Guilty prank.
Yeah, no, you save that for when we're black on AT and you ask first. Alright, everybody got everything set?
Radio check 2-6.
Right. Oh, 1 sec.
What is that?
Radio check 2-5.
Oh, of course, it's not fucking.
Lima Charlie 2-5. How me? Over.
Lima Charlie.
Make sure you
Lickin'
put the shit
chicken.
in the fucking armory
Clint and
box.
Neil's area ready?
2-7.
Oh yes, it is
Lima
ready.
Charlie 2-7.
Solid copy. Are they good to move in from the north?
2-7.
Lima Charlie 2-7.
Yeah, down that road. Yeah, of course.
Solid copy.
Alpha 2-5.
Alright, I'm gonna be teleporting you guys over to probably
You're
Hill
on
44
Whisper.
north. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna be dropping you guys off at Hill 44 north of Agate Marina. Actually, let me make sure that since you guys might die, it's probably better if I put down a
Oh, that's
TV pole.
unfortunate.
Unfortunate?
That's pretty fortunate.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Alright, near the respawn area, I'm dropping a teleport pole so that you guys can reinsert.
Almost
That
forgot
doesn't mean go Rambo and die on purpose.
No, it doesn't.
You'll do that, Maddie, because you always do that.
No, I don't.
Say, yeah, you do, and then you like Crespo in your command, like you didn't even care about it. Like, what the fuck,
It's
Maddie?
2 IC drills, man.
No, but in the operation, you're like, oh well.
2 IC drills.
No, oh well. I died.
Hey, listen, if you're gonna talk shit,
Crespo.
at least be on whisper so the rest of the squad doesn't hear you, okay?
I mean,
Called out, honestly.
you got me there, I guess.
Can you, as a team leader, just tell your IC that he's in command and just charge into the enemy?
Nope.
No.
What?
This is the wrong unit to do that. If you want that, you go to the 700th.
700?
Yep.
And we're not supposed to say anything.
I saw you were in
incriminating,
a
huh?
guardsman unit.
No, you can say stuff, but you just can't do. Oh, I shouldn't make that joke.
Alright, I got it set up. You guys, go ahead and pull your weapons out.
Look what I got. Got it out. I'm ready to ND.
Right, I'm ready to shoot Kilborn. I'm joking.
I mean, you could. It wouldn't do anything.
Dude,
Oh, you're
true.
saying you're God, huh?
Nobody touched the theory.
If you have true balls, you raise your rifle, press F, tab out, and tab back in.
Oh my god.
That's you don't play with fire like that.
I've done it before. And
You
I didn't
also
mess
aim
anything
at
up.
Murphy directly.
I remember when they gave out NJPs for NDs.
Alright,
Oh,
guys,
they
I'm going to
still
be
do.
teleporting you in. Push into the south.
Remember when your XML didn't work and got NJP?
Fucking stupid!
Alright,
Let's
security!
Security!
Scarly.
We're
Got
going
it.
shoe shopping, bitches!
Let's go ahead and push out a little to the west. Keep
going
on this
good.
side.
Yeah, okay.
Spieler.
Northeast. Let's figure out where we're at. Holy shit, we're far.
Not really.
Go left of Eli.
Not really.
Alpha, this is Bravo 125. Yeah, send it.
Be advised, Bravo's going to take the west approach, and we're going to clear that radio tower and small civilian compound over.
Alright, copy. If you want, Alpha will hold at Hilltop 3-6, wait for you guys to approach, and then we'll cover you as you move in, and then we'll move in. Over.
Bravo copies last.
Alpha moving time now. Alright, let's go. Don't skyline. We're moving the hill elevation 3-6. We'll watch the town until Bravo gets in. Once they're in, we're gonna move in. Cool?
Contact!
West.
You skyline!
Oh
We're skyline. He's on the bunker right in front of us to the west.
Alright, get in line. Press. Fuck is he?
He's down.
He's in the bunker too. There's one in the bunker.
Radio
Okay.
tower is down.
Alpha, we're gonna push up there. Bravo, you wanna cover us while we do that? Alright, let's go. Double time.
Awesome.
Alright, Loft's gonna watch south, Craft's gonna watch the southwest, I'll watch northwest. Alpha set.
Copy, Bravo moving.
Southwest west, yeah. Cam. Alright, let's push up for it. He's dead. He's dead. Alright, let's hold up here on this hill. Face south, southwest.
Fire team leaders, make sure you pass up contact reports on the radio so you guys can get some practice in. Over.
Copy.
Alpha copies.
Just hello, this is me. Time now. Don't worry about it.
Bravo, I've got audible on a vehicle to the southeast.
Copy, we'll prep our AT.
Audible on vehicle to the southeast, prepping AT.
Prepping AT sounds heavy.
Copy.
Yep, BTR.
Copy.
Range.
Alright, be ready to hit.
Nothing through the window.
Where?
Southwest, going unveiled.
Yeah, it'll be 50 meters. Your back blast is clear. Get out of his back blast box.
Vehicle will be to the south of Alpha. Time now.
Copy that, Alpha. I've got eyes on him. It's BTR 88.
My oh my. Hey, grab the AT, it's rolling right up next to us.
Dismounts.
Alright, the vehicle's disabled. Dismounts.
They're so fucking lucky. Yo, let me give it our back.
Let's move up here, get into cover.
Good job, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it once I get sorted.
They're gonna be turning to
Sit rep.
Actual is Alpha on 2-5.
It's in traffic, Alpha.
Be advised, we have destroyed 1 times BTR on Alpha's position. Time now. Over.
Extra copies. I'll pass it up. Over. Meant to be out. Whatever.
Bravo, this is Alpha on 2-5.
Second for Bravo 25.
We're gonna hold at our current position until you guys start moving into town. Let us know when you do that and we'll move in. Over.
Good, copy. Break. Bravo's engaged an enemy checkpoint further south in Agia Marina. Disabled 1 times cord and patrol. Over.
Alpha copies last.
Actual copies last. Good.
I know. Whoa, I heard that.
Oh, doors to the right, staircase front. It's not a smoke.
Alright, just
Just
fall lag behind me some.
Rogers,
Oh,
did
you
teams get
fuck.
Claymores? Jesus Christ.
An excellent question. Fucking faggot.
From the southwest.
yeet.
Bravo, this is Alpha on 2-5.
Send it for Bravo.
Interrogative, do you want us to come over to you guys and help out, or are you good over there? Over.
Be advised, we're taking contact from further southwest down the hill this time. I'm unable to get eyes on it. It's engaging us accurately. Over. Break. Be advised, Bravo's just gotten reports that the contacts down the hill to the southwest are KIA this time. Over.
Alpha copies.
Who's
Stand
that
by.
in the bunker?
Yeah, it might be the corpsman. Yeah, that's us in the bunker.
Take it from the town.
Another one?
Bravo, this is Alpha on 2-5.
Is that BTR or technical?
Send it.
We are moving south times now into the town that bleeds some pressure off you guys.
Copy. Bravo's got eyes on enemy GAZ.
2-6 hit.
Actual, this is Alpha. Fire team lead went down. 2-2IC taking stand.
Yep, keep doing it, keep doing it. I'll heal myself.
Alright,
You guys
come on.
clear this building in front of us.
Good job. Applying what we learned.
Remember about the gas. Is the gas still up?
Hey, Kozmowski,
Bravo,
try to
this is
keep
Alpha.
up with Rogers.
Send it.
Be advised, we have 1 times gas to the southwest at the
Oh,
entrance
no.
of the town. Copy, over.
Solid copy. This is Bravo on 2-7. Be advised. Kozmowski's down on my 20.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, Rogers?
No, one in this building.
Okay.
Actual, this is Alpha. Be advised, Alpha's moving into the town. I'm now. Over.
Copy that, Alpha. Bravo, sit rep, over.
Bravo's being engaged from multiple checkpoints within the town break. Bravo neutralized the GAZ and we're securing a foothold on the southwestern slope of the hill. Over.
Copy that, Bravo. Location of the checkpoints and how much damage have you done to them? Over.
Wait, 1.
Actual, this is Alpha. We came across 1 times checkpoint. Break. Actual, Alpha just took contact at the checkpoint. Checkpoint seems to be clear. How copy? Over.
Solid copy, Alpha. Continue doing what you're doing. Over.
You little
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah, you good?
Actual, this is Bravo on 2-5.
Send traffic, Bravo. Over.
Bravo, be advised. Reference, grid reference 028060. The crossroads in the eastern portion of that grid. That's where one of the checkpoints is. That's going to be clear this time. Over.
Solid copy, Bravo. Do you have any eyes on Alpha from your position? Over.
That's a negative at this time.
Solid copy, Bravo. Can you try to move or shift position so that you can keep eyes on Alpha and provide support? Over.
Good copy. Alpha, this is Bravo on 2-5.
Roger, go for Alpha.
Where are you headed?
What's your current position? Over.
Just going 2 Alpha, but I don't
Alpha is over to your south.
Current grid
Oh, their
position
marker was
is
lagging massively.
029.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Jesus.
Alpha's
059.
marker
Copy.
is
Over.
fucking always
Oh, there they are.
horrifically laggy.
Alright, thanks.
If you need to, make sure
Bravo
you
to
ask
target,
people
you
for
pushed
positions
across
and
the
double check the
canal. Over.
markers, especially Alpha. For whatever
Confirm.
reason, their slot's
Mark
always
position
really
with
bad.
green smoke. How copy? Over.
It's weird. Okay.
Yep.
That's affirmative. Go ahead and mark your position with green smoke. Over.
This is actual all teams. Be advised, the southern end of town is clear. There's no need to clear it. How copy? Over.
Copies. Moving the opposite direction. Over. Bravo, this is Alpha. Green smoke popped. Waiting confirmation.
Alpha, this is Bravo. Be advised. I have positive ID on your location. Break. Bravo's beginning their movements into the town at this time after securing the hilltop. Over. What the fuck?
Kilborn.
Yes.
Did Alpha not mark any buildings they cleared, or I don't understand how they got where they are?
Fair point.
Because there's hostiles like everywhere in between us and them.
Yeah. No, they pushed through without doing it, and that's something I'm going to address.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot of empty spaces they did not clear. There weren't necessarily hostiles, but they just kind of breezed through it for some reason.
Okay, well, because I was trying to I thought they wrapped around east or something, but I went around there and there were 2 guys in a building I had to kill. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna link up with Bravo. I'll just catch Alpha later, I guess.
that's fine.
Okay, I've got that transport right there. Alright, so we're gonna push across the road and we're gonna clear this two-story house with the back door open. Why don't you guys come over here, set a base of fire with the AR. Kakashi and Alpha across clear.
Actual, this is Alpha 3. I see stepping up on 2-5.
Solid copy, Alpha. Actual out.
Moving up.
I outed him. I'm not sure why.
Clear. Got a door.
Alpha, this is, sorry, Bravo, this is Alpha on 2-5.
Send it on 2-5.
Be advised, there is a PKM gunner to your southwest, approximately 100 meters.
Room clear.
Solid copy. Bravo's gonna attempt to get eyes on it.
Alpha actual backup. Be advised, I am 1 time strong, south of Bravo's current position, managing time now.
Solid copy. Alpha. Bravo's gonna push your position.
Gentlemen, make sure you're passing up those contact reports. Their mount's good, but they need to start getting better at coordination. Actually, also make sure you double check your radios.
Actual, this is Bravo on 2-5.
Send traffic, Bravo.
Be advised, Bravo is neutralized an enemy troop transport. We're dispatching the enemies at this time.
Solid copy, Bravo. What side of town? Over.
Be advised, northeast side of town break. The hilltop with the radio tower, over.
Actual copies. Over.
The guy is going to be right front 290. Alright, he's gonna be laying prone. I'm gonna cross. Crossing. Yep. 2-5, just be like, this is 1-2 Alpha. I see you taking over.
Wait, what?
This is 1-2 Alpha. Take or 3IC taking over.
2-5, this is 1-2 Alpha, 3SC taking over.
Alright, what's the plan, boss?
Actual copies. Over.
So I took down that dude from probably west towards that.
Whoa, friendly.
Alright. You want us to move out or what?
Magic, right?
Guys, come on. You gotta provide better security. Although, can they see him? Oh yeah, they can see him.
Moving up.
Let's go.
Oh, shit, wrong thing.
Gunner down.
Moving right.
You're right.
Going left. Doorway. We're gonna go around.
I'm having them rush to death, but
Contact in the building.
No, he just fucking closed the door. I see you close the door, you son of a bitch.
Fireteam leaders need more contact reports. Over.
Crossing.
Actual, this is Robert B. Advised. Return to building at this time that has 1 times hostile in it.
Copy that, Bravo. Let me know when it's clear. Over.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I caught it. I got him.
I can't see shit.
Flashed us. You're also wounded.
Yeah, it opened my wounds.
Come here, Rook. Did you take this building or no?
Blue door right here?
It was a functioning
That's it.
No.
Going left.
Make sure that's
Repeat.
No, never say repeat.
Be advised, Alpha, this is Bravo. I was asking your status at this time. Over.
We are clearing a building near that bunker to the west. Over.
Solid copy.
Watch the door right. One set. Warning, door left. Clear. Door right. Sure, door clear. Coming up. On 3.
No, it's not. There's a fucking BRDM behind you. Turn around. Shoot it. Every other fucking way.
Back bus clear.
clear.
Oh my god! Oh, Spylar, what the fuck, man?
Very much still up.
Rip Harold.
Another good idea.
See my back top?
May I please have this?
Moving better. I'm gonna move up northeast. Get behind it.
Bravo, ace report. Over.
This is Bravo. Be advised. Half of my team is down. Corman down. Break. BRDM to our northeast, sitting on a hill, watching down the road. Over.
This is actual. Copy that, Bravo. Alpha, can you move in to assist? Over.
Alpha copies.
Please give me the fucking thing.
Actual. Be advised. BRDM is now on top of our position.
There we go.
Copy that, Bravo. Alpha, try and move to the position time now. Over.
Alpha. Break. Be advised. Pushing down the road towards you.
Alpha copies.
Got one to the east. There's gonna. Oh, nope, he's right there.
This? Yeah, we're coming back in for some reinserts.
Let actual know the BRDM's there.
Go ahead and hold. They're gonna be pushing back up to us.
Actual, this is Alpha.
Right here. Why did the fucking
Alpha, this is actual. Send traffic. Over.
BDR down. The BDRDM is down at our position.
Sneaky little fucker.
Alright, Glenn, I'm gonna call index for my guys.
Sounds good.
Solid copy. Index, meet on the green spoke near the bunker tower. Oh, I see.
Guess you guys need to redo land map. Can't see the
Yeah,
things
I
go.
guess so.
I was fucking told go to the bunker tower,
Yeah,
so I
no,
did
no.
it, and now I'm at
I
the
get
bunker.
the confusion. I get the confusion.
Fucking Kilborn God, man.
This is technically a bunker tower.
You're a fucking bunker tower.
That is true.
The bunker
All right,
tower is a piece
go ahead
of
and get your
shit.
fire team lines.
All right, platoon line squad file on me.
Battalion file.
Can we get no civilian
User
fuel
has
going?
joined your channel.
Am I the only one who has that turned off?
It's like
Go
that's his summoning.
All right,
Somebody call for me.
all right.
Are
So
you colored?
you guys did good clearing the buildings when you got to them. Major killer here was you guys stopped communicating at some point, and I think it was when your 2 and 3 IC stepped up. Make sure you guys at least talk to each other at any time. Fire team leaders, when you guys got back up, you could take back over. I don't know if that was clear or not, but you were absolutely able to take over. If this was training for them, fine. In the future, though, to whoever's in charge, try and communicate the circumstances of what you're doing and what's happening to you to the rest of the squad, because you guys got about 400, 500 meters away from each other, and large areas were left unclear. Harrison ended up backtracking to the radio tower where I was positioned and talking to me because he tried to push back into Alpha's position, and there were hostiles on the north end of town that you guys just bypassed. On top of that, I can see that several buildings weren't clear. Granted, this happened, or it weren't marked clear, and I could tell this happened when, shit started hitting the fan. But make sure you guys try and mark that clear so if somebody has to reinsert, they have, like, oh yeah, this area should be reasonably safe. It also lets anybody moving through know, hey, we can hold up, use this area as a CCP, what have you. Open doorways aren't the best indicator for that, just due to the fact that it doesn't tell anybody anything. An AI could have come back out there and then pushed back in, depending on if the Zeus was feeling foxy. The flanks of the town weren't cleared, but that's not a huge issue. You guys mainly focused on the center. That's why I had guys pushing in. All the guys I had pushing in, aside from the ones reinserted in the vehicles, were people that I ungarrisoned from other houses. And a couple of times I saw you guys moved around a building that should have been cleared, and I guess you assumed it was cleared, and it was not. That's kind of what slaughtered Kosmowski was. I'm assuming it was Clinton Neo in control because it was moving too fluidly, but that was still a place that you guys should know. Hey, there's a building, clear it.
I didn't kill him.
So you didn't take control? Was somebody else in control? Dude, that was not moving like an AI. I tell you that much right now. Not unless we threw on VCOM.
I wasn't controlling him. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I'm gonna have to see it. I don't think Russ did it, but we'll have to check because I see several Zeuses. But yeah, just mainly make sure you guys coordinate with each other. It's cool that you guys were pushing in and clearing the town, but you got really off track from one another, and that was an issue when things started hitting the fan. Because if one person misses with AT, it's best to have a second squad or your second AT men ready to support, and the other fire team can't even render assistance if they're halfway across the town. It's much harder. All right, comments. I noticed you wanted something, Matisek?
Yeah. So I went into this. With the mindset of we're not clearing each and every single building. So we were basically operating on the sense that if there was contact in or near a building, we would clear it. Otherwise, we would just bypass it. And that's sort of why we didn't clear every building we passed. As well as at the start, Bravo got bogged down at the little mosque area up north. So I was kind of waiting for them to go in on the western side of town, and then we were gonna go in on the northeastern side. But because they got bogged down, we moved south into town to kind of like bleed some pressure off them, and that's why we didn't really clear to the east.
Yeah,
as much
and
as I
I'm
would
not
like.
and I'm not blaming you for the guys that pushed into town necessarily because they were it was like ones and twos tucked away in the eastern side, and so it's understandable that you guys didn't get to there. You were busy dealing with other stuff. My main thing is communication, and you're right. I didn't tell you guys that this is going to be a house by house clear, but the main thing is when you move by a house, even if you're not set to clear it, at least peek through the window, pie it, do something, you know? Crack open a door, rattle shit. Because, you know, enemies aren't always the most obvious, and even just doing that much would have netted you guys a few kills and kept the enemy from flanking you. And then whenever you do clear a house, make absolutely sure you guys mark it. All your fire team members should have green spray paint at the very least. Fire team leaders, you should carry the other stuff, but it's not much. And if you guys want, just to make the process easier, you can bind a key solely for spray paint. Like, legit, I have one bound myself. Just because it's really easy. You just go by, hit the button, move on with your life. If you have only one spray paint, then you're good and you can just hotkey it and do it. If you do have multiples, and this is mainly for fire team leaders, and you do decide to do this, then what you have to do is choose a spray paint and spray paint it. And then when you do it again, it'll actually use that as your default. Otherwise, you'll just pick a random color or whichever one's at the top. Yeah, whichever one's at the top. But it'll help your life out a little bit if you do that. And it'll let anybody coming in, like I said with Harrison, he came through expecting these areas to be clear and they weren't. And if he had known that there was green X's and things that weren't marked with green X's, it's easier to know. Other than that, I think you guys did fairly well. Spalhar, good job, like, yeeting that thing downrange, but when they're moving like that, you're better off not even firing. You almost nailed, I think it was Alpha. They were right across the street. The shrapnel from that would have killed them. If you had been off by a hair, you would have fucked up somebody's day. So make sure you guys are careful when you check positioning. Also, team leaders, I know Blue 4 Tracker can be a help, but especially for like Alpha, make sure you actually ask for their location because their marker is off by 5 or 10 minutes. It is really bad. And I've seen
actually.
Yeah, and I've seen Charlie do the same thing.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's ridiculous. So you can use it as a rough ballpark, but if there's any kind of precision or doubt, you're better off radioing in and asking for their position.
It's weighed down because Isaac's put all those fucking Moz rounds in my backpack. Slow as shit.
Wait, how many rounds did he put in your backpack?
Nah, I'm kidding.
Okay.
What do you mean by that? I don't understand.
No, that's why I'm usually like lagging behind on the Blue Force tracker because I'm weighed down by all the shit Isaac's
Yeah,
is making me carry.
Because Isaacs goes around, he just
Yes.
fucking sneakily, he literally just without telling you will just throw Maz rounds in your backpack if you have open space and he won't tell you, and he'll just come up to you again like, I'm gonna take my rounds back. I'm like, when the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, I'm gonna
usually
tell him
just
to
tell
not
him
do
I'm
that because that
100
can kill you.
Only do it to the A.
That's exactly why I don't bring a backpack anymore.
Negative. You will always bring a backpack
Always
because.
have a backpack.
No, I don't.
You're really fucking on your A game today.
Speller, if I
always
catch you
ready.
without a
If
backpack, I'm
you
gonna
don't
throw
need a
5
back-
boxes in your bag and make you haul it the entire match. Do you get me?
If
Not-
you don't need a backpack, then yes,
Trust
you
me.
should be carrying rounds for fucking Isaacs.
Yeah, that's literally what the backpack is for. It's for extra shit or shit you want people to just be able to pull out of it.
Trust me, I'm going to probably get rid of it eventually.
No, Spoiler, if you get rid of it, I'm gonna make you carry one.
No, don't get rid of your backpack.
It's non-negotiable, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it boils down to: is you carry a backpack or else.
So I'll just carry an empty backpack then, I guess.
No, that's fine.
Alright.
It's used for transport, or if like say you're like, oh yeah, I might need some rounds from you. You can like when you take a pause, just shift your mags to your backpack so they can grab them as they need them.
Dude, as soon as fucking Isaacs opens up my empty backpack, he's going to fucking light up.
Look, if you don't want him to touch it, just do this.
Yeah, well, he might actually want to touch it more if you put it there.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna tell him. I mean, you guys should be the ones transporting his extra rounds, but I am gonna tell him to stop just slipping it in there because that can kill you guys. Just because you have space doesn't mean you have weight.
Slipping it in there.
Slipping it in there.
I know.
Yeah, whenever I fucking hear the zipping sound, I immediately turn around.
If Isaacs keeps doing it, his new call sign for us is Cosby, or nickname, I guess, is what it is around.
Little pudding pop.
All right, fire team leaders, did you guys see anything that you think needs to be improved or worked on?
Just don't be so nervous on the radio lock. It's fine.
Great thing
Got
to
it.
like say that in front of the entire squad.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm sure somebody else was nervous on the radio. Like if Kozmowski had to do it, I'm sure he'd be nervous. He doesn't do it usually.
You
Yeah.
have to refer to him.
Guys,
I'm just letting
it's
them
all
know.
right to be nervous. I'm not gonna fucking yell at you for saying something slightly wrong. We're in training. If you make a mistake, cool. As long as you convey the information properly, we're good. I can have you guys get correct and proper later. Right now, though, I just need to make sure the information is flowing. I mean, I was a fire team leader too. I know how nervous it is. So
You get used to it though.
yeah, you'll catch on. Just make sure you put the information out. If it's not 100%, whatever. As long as the information gets up to me, I can make it nice and dandy for anybody above us.
Squad net's not that.
Yes, we're not stupid anal about it. Just make sure you try and avoid stepping on each other, and make sure you convey the information in a relatively timely manner. Just like even if it's just like Alpha is being hit by armor, and then that's fine. And then if I need anything else, I'll ask you. And then if you don't know the answer, put it out to your team. The more experienced guys around you are probably going to be able to be like, oh, what's our grid off right now? Somebody can probably pop up with a map and grab it for you real quick.
Or have a dagger.
Yeah, or grab the dagger, loot it from somebody's cold corpse. All right, Medicine, what you got?
It's a bit unrelated, but the NSO. What time is that happening tonight?
That NSOs are always at the standard time. If they're on Sundays, they're always going to be at the exact time because they're filling in the time slot that we normally use for ops.
Gotcha.
Clint and Neil, what you got?
So I don't know if you're gonna get to me, Sergeant, or not, but from the zoo size, well, one thing, did you guys see? So that the bridge over there, where I'm looking at, I think it was 906 group, I do believe. Did you guys see the tripwires on the bridge?
There were tripwires on the bridge.
No, we didn't see it.
Yes.
You did see them? Okay.
No,
I
we
just
didn't.
wanted to
No,
make sure
we didn't.
that...
We didn't. We didn't.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
We did not. No.
Because I put them there because that was like the blocking bridge. Like they had this bridge open, they had that one like with a couple tripwires and a couple lines, and you started going almost over it, and I'm like, oh please God, please no. But you turned away and went down there, so that's good.
Yeah.
The second thing is what happened. By the way, I was driving it. I wasn't shooting it, so I did not kill you. But what happened with the BRDM situation? I just want to know like what your guys' communication was down there when that was happening, because I know whoever shot the AT missed when it was moving around that corner.
Yeah, motherfucker. I had him fucking lined up and everything. As soon as I shot, he took a fucking hard right.
It's why you don't shoot when the BRDM is hauling ass like that. You don't fire.
And it can move ass.
Yeah, those things will halt. If it was like a T80 or something and it was moving through a city street, I'd understand because those don't tend to get up to speed in streets.
No,
BRDMs though are nimble little fucks. They're almost as nimble as like a fucking Humvee. It's ridiculous.
But what happened? I know what came around and down 3 of you. I just want to know like what was the situation, like why that happened.
I didn't even see it when I went out to grab the AT off of Harold's dead body, and then I got one tapped in the head by it.
Dude, I was watching that.
So fast.
I was watching that, and I was like, "Oh, they're gonna get raped." You're all facing the wrong direction.
I couldn't even see it. Like I saw it when it came in. I was the first one who saw it. I was like, we decided that was an AC unit, and then I looked behind us and saw it hauling ass. I was like, that's not an AC unit, to be honest. And then I ran back after Harold died and tried to pick up his AT4, and I literally had no idea where it was. It just shot me in the head. I was like, all right then, that's all right.
I thought you were going out to pull him back to rescue.
He was dead. Everybody was dead. Everybody died. Instantly.
Yeah,
Nobody went down. So, yeah, if we got shot by that thing, you just died instantly.
I drove up around that corner, and the IA was just like, yeah, I'm killing these guys. And I'm like, all right. So I was just wondering because it just rolled up and decided to basically take out a fire team. So.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh.
Moral of the story: do not shoot AT when a BRDM is moving like that, because you're not gonna hit it unless you get lucky. That's all from Z's.
If it's not a tank, don't shoot it while it's moving. You're gonna miss.
Yeah, or APCs like the BTRs, like the BTR-60s are pretty fucking slow.
Yeah, but BRDMs, they're literally one of the most nimble things with a fucking heavy gun on them.
With a big gun on it.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind in the future, and make sure you call out when you guys are firing. Like,
Oh yeah, rocket.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, you can control it if you need to, but mainly make sure your back blast is secure. I saw a couple times where it was like kind of sketchy, and I was kind of surprised nobody got downed because of it. Danger close.
Hot micing.
I am.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What
Danger.
the fuck? Who the fuck?
Danger
Yeah,
close.
knock 'em
You guys
out.
are cleared to fire right away. Just make sure that you take all the precautions you can.
If
Essentially.
you see somebody with a rocket, stand clear of him.
Yeah. Yeah. There were a couple times where I saw you guys. I'm like, oh no. Like when you guys were trekking that first BTR, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, the guys behind you need to get the fuck away.
Yeah,
Try.
that's a BTR 88.
Yeah,
Would've been bad.
don't just clear the immediate area behind them. Try and clear an arc in case they have to rapidly turn and track something. Because I've seen guys have to do that to take out a piece of armor. And the thing is, when it comes to you or the piece of armor, the armor will always have priority because it can annihilate you, as you guys saw today. BRDMs are relatively lightly armored, and you saw how much damage they can do though if they get a beat on you. So just keep that in mind. One sec, Harrison. I got one last thing, and then I'll bring it up to you. The last bit is do your best to keep security, guys. There was a couple of times I saw you were all facing in one direction. You know, try and make sure somebody's keeping an eye in a cardinal direction. Have somebody look in every direction that they can, but most importantly, your rear. When you guys were pushing in towards this side of town, I noticed nobody was keeping an eye backwards, which is very bad, and that's why you guys got snuck up a couple of times by like a PKM gunner or a PKP or whatever, because I was pulling them in from areas that you hadn't hit yet. So just make sure you have at least one person whose job it is to keep rear security, and make sure you have at least a couple other people ready to respond off to the sides. I get numbers aren't ideal, but as long as you have a basic awareness, you'll be able to respond much quicker and be way more likely to survive. All right, Harrison, what you got?
I just want to say with the backblast, it seems like a lot of people don't think about this, but if there's an emergency and someone, let's just say someone's standing where I am and there's armor down the street down there, you can always run in front of the person who has the launcher. Not like in front of the launcher, obviously, but if you position yourself like over there, up against the wall of the
Offsides.
house, like you're not gonna get. There's no front blast. It's a back blast, and it can be a lot easier sometimes to move forward than backwards when it comes to trying to clear someone's back blast. Just keep that in mind. You don't always have to run really far away backwards. You could just move a little bit forwards. You can even be like, pretty much on line with someone as long as you're slightly forward of them, and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Of course, let them know you're doing it so they don't turn and click the trigger at the same time, because then that's bad news bears.
Yeah, I mean, of course, yeah.
All right. That's pretty much all I have. Make sure, Fireteam leaders, that you guys do your reports. Spylar counts as a fill-in today because he technically did his training yesterday, so this is a bonus.
No 41 mags.
No 41 mags.
I mean, technically.
No.
No, there's no technically. There's no technically.
Spylar, if I catch you with things out of order, I'm gonna have to counsel you.
It's gonna
do
be a bad
surprise
time.
equipment checks because of you.
Yep.
And that's not good.
No, that's annoying to everybody. Please don't do it. Don't make me have to do it.
I wonder if I can check. I don't think I can check what you have in your.
No,
bag.
but you can toggle surrender, and then somebody else can check him.
Last thing is,
Yeah.
I don't want to get bitched at for having the wrong type of helmet because you brought the wrong shit in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like there's some other stuff that they got some flexibility. Like, yeah, you're technically not supposed to carry, but like it's fucking.
Yeah, like I
incredibly
tend
more
to carry
helpful.
I tend to carry one extra mag because I have it in my gun when I load in. Nobody really makes a
That's
huge
fair,
fuss
fine,
about.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody really
But,
cares because
like-
it's like whatever. And
When
then
it's
that
excessive, it's a big deal.
yeah, no, if it's something big, they care a lot. 41 mags is over the top, and that's when you get eyes on you.
Like, I'm lazy. I still got my team leaders loadout, so I got shit I'm not really
Oh
always
my
supposed to
God.
have. But like fucking.
Yeah.
Man, I
Just
don't have to
don't-
make a new loadout. That's like 5 minutes
What
of
is
work
this?
to carry.
I can give you one. It's not much.
Well, I've
For
got
the
one,
fucking
but
pygmy.
I've got to change stuff now.
2sec
it's
has
easier.
a fucking dead man switch in his bag. Oh my god.
Crespo, don't even joke about that. Bad things happen with those.
I thought we were role playing. What?
All right. Anyways, as long as you guys get your reports done, I'm happy. Like I said, Spylar's a fill-in. And then we have the NSO tonight at 1900. Normal.
Crespo, you want to rate this one today?
I'm not going.
I will not be there, unfortunately.
I'm in a striker with Canefield. It's gonna be a blast.
Neither will I.
Oh god.
All right, you guys are free to go.
See ya.
Have a good one, guys.